Hey girls! Woo-hoo. I am glad to be back again with some really cool content that I've been thinking about and working on, and I know you guys are gonna love this. So today I am going to be talking about how to present as a keeper, how to sell yourself and to come across to a high value man that is the guy that you want to land, your girlfriends want to land, not just some guy, but a high value man. How do you come across, present yourself as a keeper? So keep tuned. Okay, so we're going to talk about high value guys in another video. But in this video, I'm simply going to say that a high value guy is the guy that you know is wanting to win it. He is ready to put the ring on it. He is shopping for somebody to take home to mama. He is put together. His life is in order and he's looking for the real deal. Now this guy, of course, we'll break it down in my other video when we look at the high value guy, because it's really important that we can define a high value man, because just because he's pretty and has nice things doesn't make him high value. So point number one. So before we get into any of the points, because I know I said point number one, but before we get to point number one, the general overview of what a man is looking for in a keeper is a classy chick. Now, don't get this twisted. This has nothing to do with how much money you come from, how much money you have in your bank account. No, 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 girl. Money does not buy class. Yet, class is something that can be acquired. It is all about a mindset that comes from self-respect and a desire to grow in yourself and to respect yourself first, to not expect anyone to respect you until you respect yourself. So everything that I'm going to be talking about today is how class follows through and what he's looking for in that classy chick. And that is who you are. Maybe we'll do another video soon. Put it in my notes. Point number one, dress. I've already done a video on how to dress, but I just wanted to point this out and remind you guys again that a classy man is not looking to date a girl who has it all hanging out. Now, I'm going to do something on my Facebook page where I'm going to show you some of the outfits that you should wear on a first date. Yes, bring a little bit of sexy, a bit of sassy, bring a bit of your personality, but don't bring everything out. I mean, we're not gonna have the boobs sticking out. I mean, a little bit of cleavage is nice, but if it's like, no girl, hi. I mean, I've seen it like pouring out, no. Or if your legs are gonna be out, then just a little bit of knee, a little bit, but don't have it all happening at once. A classy lady knows how to wrap it up and keep it classy. So, right, so I really don't know how to put this. But the next thing, and point number two, is language. Girl, there is nothing classy about a girl that swears every second word. I mean, I'm not even kidding. If your language is colorful and you don't even know how to finish a sentence without swearing, honey, you need to clean that up. Okay, because no man wants to be with a woman who swears like a sailor or as much as he does. Man who's looking to take a woman home, he's judging you on that first impression. When you see his mother, when you meet his sisters, are you going to be swearing away? No. So here's the thing, chicken. Swearing is a result of a very limited vocabulary. It's just laziness. What other words can you use instead of swearing? Develop a vocabulary. The more well-spoken you are, the better. It's not about being posh. Don't get this twisted. It's not about losing your sass. I've always got a little bit of sass, but really, it's just about keeping your language clean. But it's not just about swearing. I mean, okay, everyone has a bit of a foul mouth now and again, but it shouldn't be how you are understood. Okay, I think we've driven that home. Whilst we're still talking about language, let's also talk about content. Okay, so We're not going to sit around bitching about that girl over there or a girlfriend or a colleague at work. We don't bitch about other women to our men. No, we don't. Hello. He's always judging. The last thing that a man wants in a keeper is a woman who has nothing better to do but drag other women down. It's not a pretty look, and you might think you're getting points, but it ain't working, girl. So stop it. Stop it. If you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And then there's the other extreme where you spend all night complimenting another woman. Oh, isn't she pretty? Oh, I love her dress. Is hello? Hello? We don't need to go there. Okay? We're not here to talk about her or her, fabulous or not. We're here to get to know him. We're here to show interest and to check him out and see if he's showing interest in us as well. So, content and the things that we're talking about are very, very important. Point number 3 is a follow-on from point number 2. Gratitude. There is nothing so unkeeper-like than a woman who forgets to say thank you. When a man makes an effort, when he books a restaurant and takes you to a nice place and makes the effort, there is nothing more amazing than for you to look him in the eye and say, thank you for that lovely meal. Thank you for dinner. Thank you for the ride. Thank you. Show appreciation. A man always notes it. Never behave as though you deserve it. You're that fabulous. No. Thank you. Thank you for a lovely evening. And mean it, girl. Point number 4. This is a real biggie I found. Now, when it comes to the drink, girl, here's the thing. You're either going to stay away from the booze completely. If you're teetotal, perfect. Just make sure you're fun even when you're sober. If you can't be fun and sober, then for goodness sakes, get yourself a drink. But keep it to a 2-drink minimum. Sometimes even a 1. I can't tell you how many times I have gone on dates and men have been like, you are like so different from any woman I've ever met, because if I was on a date with another girl at this point, she'd have finished that whole bottle, or she would have I'd have been buying drinks. Men don't mind buying drinks. They don't mind spending the money. It's not about the money. They just want to see a girl that's got it together. A girl that's not going to get drunk. A girl they're not going to be dragging home. And a girl they can be proud of to take to the social gatherings. They can take you to a business luncheon, and they can take you to places that they are going to be representing themselves, because they know that you're not going to do anything embarrassing. So whenever you overdrink, you're gonna overtalk and you're gonna start making silly decisions. So keep your drink to a minimum. And if you're like me and you're a bit of a lightweight, make sure you always have some water beside you. The details. It's all about the details. Point number 5, and by no means the least important point. This is probably one of the big boldest, and I always leave it for last. I'm actually going to do a video about this, simply solely based on this matter of sex. That lovely thing that we love. Now, this is a bit of a follow-on from the drinking scenario. Okay, if you overdrink, you are going to be a little bit less restrained when it comes to having sex. Now, girls, look, I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. Okay. Now, any girl who has sex with a guy really early on, you like totally put yourself out of keeperville. Now, don't get it twisted. I was told, oh, I slept with my husband on the first date and look at us, we're married and happy. Yeah, you might be married, but you ain't happy. Most of the women that say that to me can't stand their husbands. Why? Because a guy that sleeps with you on the first date and still wants to keep you, guess what? You are more high value than him. You are the girl that was way out of his league and he was just so happy to have you. Now there is people, always that exception to the rule, But you don't build your life on the exception, you build it on the rule. Okay, so there is, of course, those few minute percentages of men who are high value, who slept with a high value chick on the first date and just were able to see it. And there would be a few more factors in there, but largely it doesn't happen. The moment you sleep with a guy too soon, or before you get any kind of commitment from him, he's just gonna think you do it in everyone, you cheapen the sex, you cheapen yourself, and therefore you disqualify yourself from being a keeper. It doesn't matter how great you are at it, and in fact, the better you are at it, the more you look and feel like a slut. I hate to say it, we're in the 21st century, but some things change and some things just don't change. And a woman's reputation is very and will always be very vulnerable. Why is it that women are not getting married like they used to in my mother's generation, my mother's time? Why? Because we're sexually loose. We just let it go to the pretty face with the abs. We don't have any standards. But not you, girl. No, you got class. You know how to work your thing. And you know what? You know how to protect yourself. So don't go giving it up on the first date. Don't drink too much if you think you're going to let yourself go early. Okay. So this is a really, 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 really important point. But this is how we come across as high value keepers. If you are at that point in your life where you're ready to settle down with a high value man, you know, that guy that all your girlfriends are like, ooh, girl. And that's not about looks. It's about quality, how he treats you. If you are ready, then you need to take note of these 5 points. I'm sure there are more, but you can't buy class. You can only learn it. So I look forward to seeing you girls at my next video, where we'll be talking about sex, lies, festive love, good men, and I've got it all packed in for you, so you do not want to miss one single upload from me. In order for that to happen, you need to subscribe. Press that button, girl. Press it. And subscribe, like, comment, and talk to me. I am loving this. And join me on Facebook and Instagram at Chengi's World. And let's keep this conversation going. So you stay true, you stay high value, girl. And I love you lots. Mwah.